This is a little Vestel Freeview PVR. This particular one's branded Hitachi, but they were sold under a number of different brand names in the UK. I'll put a link to an excellent website in the video description which will tell you all the brand names this was sold under. They're all essentially the same unit, manufactured by Vestel. And if you've got one of these and you're finding it's unusable because it's just endlessly rebooting, as it just has done now, right on cue, it'll run for about 5 minutes and then reboot itself for no apparent reason. Come back online, again it'll run for approximately 5 minutes and then reboot itself, and so on and so on. Don't throw it away. It's a known issue with these units, and there's a very, very simple workaround which will give these a whole new lease of life. Basically, they weren't designed to cope with the sheer number of channels which are currently being broadcast on digital terrestrial TV in the UK. So all you've got to do is go into the menu and delete some channels from the channel list, which, yes, is a bit laborious, but you've only got to do it once. Once it's done, it's done. The machine will then work fine afterwards. I'm not sure what the threshold is, but I found that if I deleted all of the radio channels and all of the adult channels, that was enough to keep the box happy. So first thing I'd recommend doing is disconnecting the aerial, and the reason for that is it stops the continual rebooting, so you can actually use the machine for a little bit of time. You probably could, if you were quick enough, do it within the 5 minutes or so that it was running, but that just takes all the pressure off it. So I've disconnected the aerial just so I can use the machine without it rebooting. I'm going to go into the menu and I'm going to choose channel list, which is the top item there on the menu. And if I just go up and off the bottom, we see we've got these few channels down the bottom here, which a lot of them are radio channels, which you may or may not want. If I just push the right arrow, it moves on to delete. I can then press OK on that, and then yes, then OK, left, yes, OK, left, yes. Just keep repeatedly doing that over and over again until we've got rid of all the unwanted channels. As I say, yes, this is a bit boring. I don't know of a quicker way of doing this. If you know of a quicker way of doing it, then let me know in the comments. But as I say, you've only got to do it once, then it's done forever. Well, until you retune, I suppose. And it'll give the box a whole new lease of life. So I'll just speed the footage up now just to get through all this. Now, if I go back out of the menu, I'll just go back into the menu again and go back into channel list, make sure they've all gone. And yes, they have, there's only those few remaining, so back out of the menu again. Now at this point I would recommend turning the box off, just to make sure it locks those changes in, just in case it does reboot again. If you haven't deleted quite enough channels, it might reboot yet again, and then you'll lose all those changes you just made, potentially, and you might have to do it all over again. So I'm going to turn the box off at this point. I'm going to reconnect the aerial and turn back on. And hopefully you should now find that the box will be working absolutely fine. It'll stop that endless rebooting, and you've got a nice, fully working Vestel or whatever brand it's under, PVR. Thank you very much for watching. Hope this is useful to you.